In this episode, we're going to weld all the spring perches and brackets onto the axle housing, and we're going to get it looking nice and pretty. Alright, enough clowning around. It's time to get these mounts on, the brackets and spring perches and stuff. So here goes. As I'm welding, I kind of jump around because I don't want to overheat one area. So instead of making one long bead, I just kind of jump around and come back to it. I'm liking the sound. It's giving that nice sizzle. But I'm looking at it and I'm kind of a little concerned about the penetration into the axle housing. It doesn't look like I'm getting full penetration. Well, it's actually pretty good, but I think it could be better. So what I did was I set the welder to higher amperage, and you can tell, but you can hear the sound. And just looking at it as I was welding, I could tell that I was getting full penetration, and the welds were coming out really nice. So why don't you just crank it all the way up, full blast, all the time while you're welding? Well, you don't want to blow through the metal. If you have it too high, you'll actually make a hole in the metal, and that's the last thing you want to do with an axle housing. So you know, take it easy, but this is the setting I have it on is perfect. FYI, yes, I am using a 220 volt. For me, that's the only way to go. 220 volt and gas. 75% argon, 25% carbon dioxide mix. Here's the panhard bar mount. It's tacked on the other side, so I went ahead and laid a pretty good bead down. When you tack on the anti-sway bar, rear anti-sway bar mount, you want to make sure that you have it set at the same angle as whenever you cut it off. Right here it was at 23 degrees, so I tacked it on at that same angle. As you can see, right here. Oh man, it feels good to be done with the welding anyways. Let me bring you in close so you can check it out for yourself. They're definitely not the best looking welds, but you know, it's going to be underneath the car anyways. I'm going to clean everything up and paint it. But as far as the strength goes, I'm 100% confident in these. So enjoy. Not only do you get to save money doing it this way, but the real payoff is the satisfaction that you get, you know, knowing that you did it yourself, and you know that you did it right. So I encourage you to you know, to give it a try, give it a shot if you're on the fence on doing your own rear end as well, or converting it, or a conversion or a swap, or what have you. Now let's get to making this thing look beautiful. Got to get my bolts looking nice. Quick little tip, drill some holes in some cardboard, stick your bolts through, and paint away. It's been a journey, but after all the blood, sweat, and tears, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the GN 7.625 rear end.